6F double-zone.flaw. Hold up, there are 2 zones this time? You just have to secure them both. I see disc pieces from the drone way back there. Put 3 of them together, and they can give you the enemy a taste of the step-off song. I don't know what that means, but I like the sound of it. Let's snag them up if we can, 8. We got 2 main range of color chips this time, right? That'll help us keep them off our turf. Hello, Gear to you, and welcome back to Let's Play Splatoon 3 Side Order. You're gonna have to ink both the zones there. Alright, that's the first piece. Alright, let's fight off these Delton guys, get them away from the zones. I wanna get the shiny, I want the shiny, I got the shiny, and I'm happy that I got the shiny. Gain the second zone, there we go. Very cool. Whatever you did sent everything around through flying. The portal's not looking too good either. Sorry, I just wanted to appreciate that guy's death animation. You attack the shiny thing on top of it. It turns into a splat bomb, and then they eat it. This is one of my more personal favorite enemy deaths in the Splatoon series. It's so satisfying to watch. Alright, we got 10 clicks left. We should be good to go. What just fired at us? Nope, we're good now. We're on fire! Let's keep it moving and don't stop till we hit the top. This is interesting. The next floors, you choose your own objective. You get a different color chip for each one. Different difficulties too. Well, we're the one with the legs, 8. Which way are we going? If we don't pick the hard ones sooner, if we keep pushing them off, then eventually we'll get into a situation where all of the options are super, super difficult. So yeah, you might want to avoid that. You might want to avoid pushing off the hard difficulties for a while. But as for right now, let's demonstrate this one because it's a mechanic we haven't actually seen yet. And dodge rolling is pretty useful if we're to be using splat dualies during this. Oh man, not those things again. Afraid so. You're gonna have to get the you're gonna have to get, what would you call that? Infinity balls? Infinity balls. That sounds like a really dumb Avengers Infinity War parody. Afraid so. You're gonna have to get them over to the goals. There's good news though. The Infinity Balls won't ever fall off the stage, so knock them around as much as you need. Yes! You hear that, 8? You don't have to hold back! The new color chip is Dodge Roll Attack, which puts a little bite to the dualies dodge roll. If you really want, you can push the Infinity Balls around using only those. In case you forgot, you can use the dodge rolls by tilting the thumbstick while pressing B when you're shooting ink. Give it a whirl by dodge rolling over to the target. Yeah, dodge rolling is super fun. It's one of the best additions that they've ever included in Splatoon. Alright, let's do it. Whee! That was cool. That was cool. I like that a lot. Alright, so it's going to be those things up there. They're going to bring the Infinity Balls too. And that's going to be the last time that we refer to them as the Infinity Balls, because those who've watched my actual expansion Let's Play may know that we refer to these things as something different. Please welcome back to the channel after its long hiatus, my son, George the Infinity Ball. He's grown up so much since he was an 8-ball. Now he's an Infinity Ball. It's such a beautiful sight. My son is growing up. Oh, it's such a beautiful sight. I'm so proud of you, George. I'm so proud of you. No sign of Marina on this floor either. I hope she's doing alright. She seems a little burned out lately. I guess we still got a world tour to finish, but after that, I promised her we could find a quiet spot together and take it easy for a while. So we gotta save her, fast. Sounds like Marina met the right people after she got free, but this Marina we're talking about, so I expected as much. Well, you know what they say, no one knows you like the folks you grew up with. Plus, Marina had to learn the language when she got to Greater Ingopolis, so you gotta figure she struggled at least a little. I'd love to sit down and swap Marina's stories, but this ain't the time. Every second we spend chewing the fat is a second we're not finding her. Huh? Check me on this, but are those new enemies? They're gelatins, just like the rest. You only have to beat 3 to clear the floor. Yeah, do they have wheels for feet? Won't that make them hard to catch? Well, whatever. We can take them out pretty much anything, 8. We got this. Yep, they may look different, but they play very similar to those really annoying enemies that are like super difficult to catch. But if you have the skills and the epicness and the awesomeness, then you should, in theory, be okay. Take the time to splat the area in your ink so you can catch them in the corner and make sure they don't go running around like a little sister baby and things like that. Let's take care of you. Alright, we got you. Now you're gonna be trapped. Ah, wee boo boo. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, if you're able to get them in the corner and trap them in your ink, that's gonna be the easiest way to take them out. We're up pretty high now, huh? But we're racking up the color chips. See for yourself. You can press the X button to check your palette. 1, 2, 3. Wow, we got a bunch. Yo, what's up with the range and power stuff over on the left? Those are the color chip tones. Color chips come in tones based on their effects. Each tone has its own color pattern. Reddish color chips are in the power tones, so they mostly up your damage output. The once over at your palette will show you which color chips you're heavy on, so it should give you an idea of where your strength lies. And if you're done checking your palette, it's time to move on to the next floor. Whirling hyphens. The color chip this time is the Max Lucky Chain. You want to explain what a Lucky Chain is? Beating 2 enemies right after each other starts a Lucky Chain. The higher your Lucky Chain goes, the more likely it is that you'll see items or lucky bombs. So basically, you want to go on a splatting spree. We were going to do that anyway. Destroy the portals. There's something weird about being in the open here. Looks fairly harmless. Try touching it. Boop! Whoa, it zoomed off! Boop! Yeah, these ones are pretty fun to play around with, and we'll definitely see some floors a little bit later that are more interesting to see them around with, but... Okay, that's just gonna be the commentary for this for the entirety of Side Order. I'm gonna try my best to stay on topic, but we all know me at this point. It is not the easiest thing in the world for me to stay on topic when I'm getting surrounded by a bunch of things that want to murder my beautiful face. So let's try not to get murder done on us. I'd rather not let that happen. We do a reef slider. It's gonna be freaking awesome. That was a good combo right there. I'm happy with that. How that turned out. Heads up, we're coming to the top floor. That's where we'll find Marina, right? Probably, though something about it seems different from the floors we're up to now. 8. Pearl, watch yourselves. Aw, did you see that, 8? Are they worried about us? Is something funny? Nah, you just sound like Marina when you say that. But enough messing around, let's go find Marina. No holding back, Gate. This is it. Is that? No way. Hey, Rena! Yo! Can she even hear me? Guess not. She's all tangled up in that weird machine.
Shooter confirmed. Commence grayscaling.
Sit tight. We're gonna get you out of that thing. Ready to rock, Gate? Save the waifu! Yeah! Our first boss fight is Marina! You remember the running trend during Alterna, how Shiver and Fry were the boss fights, and it blew my mind that the idols of the game were the boss fight? Yeah! Starting out the DLC campaign with the best waifu being your first boss fight also blew my mind! And like, I kind of turned the game off for a little bit because like, no, I don't want to hurt the waifu! No, I don't want to have to fight her! She's too adorable and I love her so much! No! But this boss fight's pretty cool. You have some gelatin surrounding us at every turn. You see the symbol for Off the Hook inside the speakers over there, which is a really good detail. Although whenever I see them, I always think of George's 8 bulb, so yay, my son kind of makes a return to this boss fight. Alright, we just got one more to go. We got this. Just go, 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 save the waifu! Save the waifu! In a tough corner. Give it for me, give it for me. Okay, run away, run away, run away. And attack! Whee! Okay. Alright, that was a close one. I thought we were gonna get splat right there, but then we didn't because we're awesome. And now, we have to save the waifu! Save the waifu! Stop attacking me! I'm trying to save the waifu! Save the waifu! Save the waifu! Is that 8 and Pearl?